Welcome back, dear students. In previous video we studied about medieval literature. In this last video of chapter 4 we discuss about some of the ancient universities of India. First of all, we discuss about Nalanda University. Nalanda University, also known as Nalanda International University, is located at Rajgir near Nalanda, Bihar, India. It has been called one of the earliest universities in the world. It was founded in the 5th century BC by the Gupta Empire, known as the ancient seat of learning. Contribution also was given by the King Harshvardhan, Kumar Gupta, Dharmpal, Brahman scholar, etc. It was a major center of Buddhist and Jain traditions as well as a place of pilgrimage for Jains. First residential international university of the world is famous by the name of Nalanda. It accommodated over 2,000 teachers and 10,000 students from all over the world. The fame of Nalanda University increased after a monastery was built by King Kumar Gupta in the 5th century AD. Special monasteries were built as dwelling places. Free food and clothing were provided to the students in Nalanda University. It had 7 huge assembly halls and 300 classrooms. There were thousands of priceless manuscripts. It had one of the best libraries of the world. The library area was known as Dharmganj. In the library of Nalanda, each building was 9 stories high and had an enormous collection of books that covered various subjects ranging from religion, literature, astrology, astronomy, medicine, and much more. The Chinese traveler Huan had visited this university in the 7th century AD and had taken 657 books to China from here. Nalanda was a reputed and great center of education in philosophy, sculpture, grammar, logic, and religious studies for 700 years. Now, let's study about one of the most famous ancient universities of India, Takshila University. Takshila was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Gandhar. Takshila University was located near Rawalpindi in the present-day Pakistan. It was a renowned center of education in the 7th century, where education was imparted in 64 subjects. The teacher-student ratio was 1:20 and admitted students from all over the India and the world. Jivak, the disciple of Lord Buddha, had studied Ayurveda at Takshila. Among the other famous students were Prasenjit, the king of Kaushal, great grammarian Panini, Kautilya, and Chandragupta Maurya. Important among the subjects taught were Vedas, military science, philosophy, Ayurveda, grammar, astronomy, archery, and Gaj Vidya, means science regarding the elephant. The students had freedom to select subjects of their own choice. The Chinese scholar Fahian had visited this university at the beginning of the 5th century AD. Now let's study one of the most popular education centers of ancient India, Varanasi, Kashi. Varanasi was famous as one of the place of pilgrimage during 7th century. It was also the famous education center. It emerges as the religious center for the Aryan culture in Upanishadic period. King of Varanasi, Ajatashatru, was a great philosopher of Upanishadic age and great supporter of education. It is mentioned in Vyas Samhita that Maharshi Vedvyas had his ashram in Varanasi. Lord Buddha chose Varanasi as a suitable place for the propagation of his preachings. Potent philosopher Adi Shankaracharya had to move to Kashi to adopt the new principles of Vedantas. Vallabhacharya ji and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the pioneer of Pushti Magh attained prestige for their Vaishnav sect in Kashi. Majority of scholar families of Punjab had to migrate to Kashi, while a few families migrated to Kashmir. Many other princes and came for education in Varanasi. Monastery at Sarnath became a famous education center under the patronage of Emperor Ashoka. Now let's discuss some points regarding one of the most ancient universities of India, Vallabhi University. Vallabhi near Bhavnagar was an international port and the capital of the rulers of the Matrak dynasty. This university is presently in the form of ruins. The Matrak rulers had patronized education in general and Vallabhi University in particular. Vallabhi University was a famous educational center as well as the center of the Hinayan Buddhist cult. Buddhist scholars Srimati and Gunmati were the heads of this university. Knowledge, worship, and its unique educational system made it famous all over the world. Instruction in almost all branches of learning were provided and attracted students from all over India and abroad. It Singh, a Chinese traveler, had observed that education given at Vallabhi was comparable to the education provided at Nalanda. The university was closed down in 775 AD after the Arabs had defeated Matrak rulers. Dear students, go through the video and learn the important points of each topic covered in the video and write all the questions answer given in your textbook exercise. Thank you.